Inglewood, California, as we once again present a big night of action coming away, and it's all brought to you by Forum Boxing Incorporated and Budweiser, the undisputed king of beers. Now we present our officials appointed by the California State Athletic Commission. Physicians at ringside, Dr. Paul Wallace, Dr. Richard Castagnon. Timekeeper at the bell, also keeping count of the knockdowns, we have Debbie Garcia. And introducing to you our referee in charge of this bout. He'll be giving instructions after the introductions, Dr. James Jenkin. All right, fans, here we go. Starting off with a featured attraction, scheduled 10 rounds of boxing in the bantamweight division. Introducing to you on my left, fighting out of the red corner, wearing white trunks with black trim, joining us from Aguas Buenas, Puerto Rico. He weighed in at 119 pounds with a record of 14 wins, 3 losses. He has 9 wins coming by way of knockout. Introducing Angel Changuita Almena. And his opponent across the ring on my right, fighting out of the blue corner, wearing purple trunks with white and red trim, representing the talented boxing family from Mexico City, La Ciudad de Mexico. He weighed in at 118½ pounds. His record stands at 16 wins, 1 loss with 15 big wins coming by way of knockout. Please welcome the hard-hitting Rafael Marquez. Once again, a referee in charge is Dr. James Jenkin, now to give instructions, 10 rounds of boxing.
You tell him, obey my commands at all times. Shake hands, let's go, gentlemen. Thank you.
All right, short and to the point, tail of the tape. First of all, Marquez is 16-1 with 15 knockouts. Almena 14-3 with 9 KOs. Check that, 5'8" to 5'5" in the height department. And Almena is a bit heavier than he ordinarily is. He's up by a ½ pound at 119 to 118½. He's 25, Marquez is 23. And in the reach department, along with the height, while Almena has a bit of an edge. Shades of Sandy Sadler, Rich Murado. Kids fighting at bantamweights at 5'8", 5'9". Boy, these are a couple of good-looking young prospects. And really, I guess it's just the nature. Guys are getting taller.
Yep.
Taller and taller.
And Marquez, obviously, a very good height for this division. He stands tall, he fights tall, and he's got a big-time punch. Now, as far as Almena is concerned, you may have seen him fight just about 1.5 years ago. He took on Mark Too Sharp Johnson. He fought for the World Flyweight Championship, and he lost a decision to Too Sharp. He has won and lost a couple of minor, obscure world champs, so-called world championships, and has not fought for any of the majors, with the exception of fighting Mark Johnson for the IBF title. And again, he went the distance in that one. So it will take some doing, believe me, for Rafael Marquez to knock out Angel Almena, because he just doesn't get knocked out. Hasn't been yet in his career.
He's up at 119, which is a dramatic increase in weight over his previous fights. He was seldom over 115 pounds and mostly at 112, undefeated when he was fighting in his native Puerto Rico. And he's making his Forum and, of course, Los Angeles debut here in this fight tonight. What about a guy by the name of Francisco Mateos, Mexico City, who hung the only loss on Rafael Marquez? Do we know anything about him?
No, but that's a pretty nice win on his ledger. Have not seen a rematch, or have not heard any talk of a rematch between the two. And that was when he was fighting back in Mexico, but since then he has come to America and he's fought all the fights here. And so it may be just like Juan Manuel suffered 1 loss a long time ago in Mexico. Never heard from the guy again. That may be the case with Mateos.
In fact, it was the first fight in his career, and it was a suspect decision, to be sure. Since then, why, the brother of the man you see in the purple, white, gold trunks, Juan Manuel Marquez, has run off 28 wins without a loss. He's the NABO featherweight champion, but his title is not at stake tonight.
Marquez trying to put on pressure. Almena is a clever fighter, Tom, and he's a bit unorthodox too. You'll see him bend to his right and throw a left out of it. See how he did that? That's a little bit strange in terms of his style. He doesn't dip to his left and dig with the left. Sometimes he bends the wrong way and throws that left hand. So he doesn't do things. Punches come at you in ways that you're not expecting.
Pretty good right hand that Marquez dropped on in there, as kind of stepping back, and he got chopped with one, gets nailed with the left hand as well. There's a right hand. Almena, I think, is in trouble. Don't discount the way this kid Marquez can punch. He is devastating, as you saw in that piece of tape a few moments ago, that solid right hand. And Almena goes down a series of blows. He's up, and Dr. James Jenkin is stopping it. He's stopping it.
I'm a little surprised at that stop.
I am too.
Although he landed a number of very good, clean punches, he did not really give him a chance to beat the count and to continue.
No, in fact, he was on his feet, arms raised, as fighters will do, to show the referee and others that they are in control of their senses and faculties. But Dr. James Jenkin, even though there were just a handful of seconds remaining in this round, you could see the red light on in the corners, and this was no more than 10 seconds remaining. I, for one, think that it was a quick call, and Almena certainly, I think, was going to withstand it and be able to fight again.
Well, Almena is a guy, as I mentioned, had never been KO'd, had gone the distance with Mark Too Sharp Johnson. Marquez, though, was putting some powerful punches on him. Marquez is a very powerful hitter. No question about it. You don't record 15 KOs and 16 wins. That's the right that got to him originally. And he was trying to fend him off against the ropes, taking most of those punches on the gloves, but a few of them getting in, and you'll see him go down from the accumulation of blows. There's the good, strong right that came in. That one right practically knocked him through the ropes. In a little bit of trouble, no doubt about it, and down he goes. As I take a look at him there, he clearly knows what's going on.
Yes, and his legs did not look like he was having trouble. He bounced up. Look at him holding his arms up. And bear in mind also, there was just 10 seconds left, if that, remaining in this first round. Might have been stopped too soon. No question about the punching power of Rafael Marquez. This guy can really knock you flat. We'll be back. Welcome back to Fight Night here at the Great Western Forum in Inglewood, California. With electrifying suddenness, this opening bout is over as Rafael Marquez knocks down and knocks out Angel Almena. Very close to the end of round number one. Jimmy Lennon Jr. has the official time. Jimmy, if you will, please.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have the time of 2 minutes 53 seconds in round number one. Our referee in charge, Dr. James Jenkin, stops the contest. The winner by way of knockout, the hard-hitting Rafael Marquez.
Angel Almena obviously is a little upset, and frankly, I don't blame him. I thought he got a short call there. He looked as though he would last out the first round and continue on into the second. Although, of course, Marquez is a devastating puncher, and he landed some solid shots. In fact, every time we see him now, he seems to be a first-round KO winner. Rich Murata's up in the ring with him, the younger brother of Juan Manuel. Let's find out how Rafael feels about his career in the fight tonight.
All right, and Ismael Jimenez will translate for us. First of all, first round, we weren't expecting it to be this quick against a very clever opponent. Did you think you could get him out this early?
No esperabas acabarlo en un round, ¿por qué lo acabaste tan temprano?
Bueno, no esperaba acabarlo en ese round, pero se presentó la ocasión de meterle unas derechas y así hubo cuando lo tenía mal.
He never thought that he was going to finish in the first round, but he threw the left hook and the right hand, and that's it.
Did his style, which is a little different, cause you any problem at all?
Su estilo es diferente. ¿Algún problema te causó?
No me causó ningún problema. Estuvo bien la pelea y me sentí bien.
He's fine, and he was good training and everything, training hard for this fight because he was fighting with Mark Johnson, and we try to do the best he can, good condition and everything.
Are you attempting to become, in your style, more like your brother Juan Manuel?
¿Tú crees que vas a hacer como un Juan Manuel Márquez en tu estilo?
Todavía no espero eso. Vamos a trabajar más, mucho más, porque él está muy avanzado más que yo. Y poco a poco vamos a ir escalonando para salir bien.
Every day he tried to do like his brother, but he's really high already in the ranking, but he's going to try to get hard.
All right, tell us what's happening here.
¿Qué es lo que pasó aquí?
Bueno, ahí le conecté.
He connecting that one, the fight.
Ahí lo puse mal.
He was very bad. He looked really bad.
Ahí lo conecté otra vez y vi que estaba mal.
Right hand and left hand, and the right hand again.
Were you surprised that the referee stopped the fight?
¿Te sorprendiste cuando dijeron que el referee paró la pelea?
No me sorprendí porque pensé que estaba bien, que se iba a parar, pero vi que estaba mal y ya.
He never surprised because he knows the other guy was in bad condition.
Well, maybe it's time for you now to join in on the rankings along with your brother.
Dice que ahora está contento y vas a irte al ranking igual que tu hermano.
Esperemos que sí, vamos a ir trabajando poco a poco para estar en los primeros del mundo gallo.
He's trying to do hard and every day he's going to super to get a better knockouts.
All right, well, you're coming along. Congratulations. Felicidades.
Ok, gracias y un saludo a todas las madres que fue el Día de las Madres hoy.
He said happy Mother's Day to everybody in the world.
All right, that's something we don't want to forget. Okay, thanks a lot. Congratulations. Back to you, Tom.
Thank you very much, Rich. Well, there's the impressive Rafael Marquez. We told you he could punch. He rolls along. He's now 17-1 and 16 knockout wins. We're back with